This video will walk through the process for poster presentations and exhibitors to set up their booth. Poster presentations are found in the exhibit hall, so you will see language such as exhibit booth throughout the different platforms. The first thing you're going to look for is an email from Exhibitor that gives you access to your account. Once you click on that, you will be asked to create a profile if you have not already created one. You will include your email address and create a password, which will bring you to this page once you've done that step. Over on the left-hand sidebar on the blue bar, at the bottom you will see My Booth. When you click on that, it'll bring you to this information where you can start to update the information within your exhibit booth and/or poster presentation. First, I'm going to start with company details. When you go here, this is what everyone is going to see from the actual Expo tab. Go ahead and upload a logo if you are an exhibitor. If you are a poster presentation, you can upload any image you want. Right now, we do have a placeholder that says Showcase of Excellence. Feel free to override that with an image you prefer. All exhibitors and poster presentations have the opportunity to connect with attendees with a live chat or a live video stream. If you decide to do a live video, which we do recommend, go ahead and link your Zoom account here. You'll be asked to select the provider, include the ID, and make sure you are only including this section of the ID, and then your password for your Zoom account. Exhibitors, if you have a link to a video, feel free to put it in this area here. Poster presentations, if you want a link to a video, anything of relevance to your poster, feel free to put it in here as well. Descriptions will be available here. They should already be included. If you have edits to them, you're more than welcome to make them in this area. If you want to include an offer link or a link to a resource, you can do this here. And then you can put more information about your offer and/or your resource in this area. Also, go ahead and add your social links: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. They're not required, but we do recommend you include them. In this area, you can upload documents that will be available to the attendees. You will just simply click or drag them here. You could also upload documents and links, so you can click Add, you create the document name, include the link, and hit Submit, and then they will appear in this area. And when you are done in this section, you will hit Save. And this has updated the information that is available to attendees when they enter the Expo Hall. Second, exhibitors and poster presentations. Please go in and add your exhibitor reps and/or co-presenters on your poster presentation. We have only added the main exhibitor and/or the main presenter for the poster presentation. You can do this just by adding new staff. It'll ask you for the information here, and then it will ask you to save, and it will send an email just like the one you received for them to be granted access to the Exhibitor booth. For exhibitors, you're more than welcome to add products here. Poster presentations can also use this area to include additional information that they want available for attendees when they visit their booth. When individuals come to your exhibit and/or poster presentation, they will automatically be added to this leads list. So all attendees will come in if they have any interaction with your booth. Here's the information that will be collected. It'll let you know a rating based on how much time they spent in your booth. Warm definitely appears that that person has interest. They've clicked on multiple links. And you can assign them or connect with them if you choose to do that. If you want to, you can go to Chat with a Lead. So if you are an exhibitor, you're probably familiar with lead generation, and this is where you can do that. Poster presentations, this would be very similar to someone coming to your poster when you're not there, and now you have the opportunity to connect with them and let them know that you noticed that they stopped by and you'd like to connect with them further regarding your poster presentation. Direct messages will appear here if someone sends you a direct message to your booth and/or poster. And then over here will actually be the activity. So if someone does share that information with you, on the right side, it will show you the lead details, who that individual is, along with the activity. And I'll show you that on this screen here. Here's the information for the person who is connecting with that individual in the booth at that time. Once you've set up all your information, this is where you will see what your booth looks like. You can actually go to the Expo and Poster tab, visit your booth, and it will look just like this. Exhibitors are shown in the large and medium booth size, and poster presentations are shown towards the bottom as small. If the system notices that you are available based on the participation within your booth, that status will change to available. If there's no activity within your booth, it will show as away. Attendees can click on here if they know you are there. If you're not there, they can still click. They can still go through and access different documents, links, read more about your exhibit booth and/or poster presentation. They just will not be able to connect with you directly at that time. They are able to send you a message, which will go into that direct message chat, and you are able to connect with them at a later time. Here is what an attendee will see. Your image and/or logo will be available at the top. They can check your company details. Here's the offers where we can list offers for exhibitors and/or resources for your poster presentations. If you set up a Zoom, you can click, the attendee can click to talk with the speaker or talk with the exhibitor rep. They'd click here, they'd be asked to grant access into the Zoom, which you will get notification. They will include their name, and you will have a direct video chat with them. Below the documents and links is where all the information that you've shared during your creation of your booth will be listed and linked. If you added your social media accounts, they will also be listed here with direct links. And all of your representatives or your team that you have included will be listed here. Attendees can ask to chat directly with you or request to set up a meeting so they can meet with you at a later time. And here they can also see which representatives are available based on the green and which ones are not available based on the red. If you do get a notification that someone wants to connect with you by chat or by video, the video will go directly to the message center along with your chat requests, and they will come up here within the notifications and/or once you've scheduled them, my meetings. I'm now going back to the leads list. This information here, as I mentioned, will collect people that come directly to your booth and/or poster presentation. If you would like to add your own lead, you're more than welcome to do that here. You'll click on New Lead, and it will ask you for the information. This is important because at the end of the annual session, you are able to download this list and use it as a contact to get in touch with those attendees after the meeting has ended. During the actual event, you're best to stay within the chat here. So this will show you any direct messages. So if individuals come to your booth or poster and they message you, you will get them here. In addition, you will see the activity of the individuals that come within your booth, and you're able to chat with them. So this is a great opportunity to kind of sit within that dedicated exhibit and/or poster time, see who's coming, and take the opportunity to say, this individual who would be listed here is looking at my material. I'm going to go ahead and direct chat with them. If they request a chat and/or a video, as I mentioned, they will go up here, but you can do the same, and that is important. So you capture those attendees as they're accessing your booth or poster presentation. If you haven't already done so, I highly recommend visiting the annual session website. There are how-to documents available for available for both exhibitors and poster presentations. These documents will walk through these steps we just went through. I would recommend printing that out, having it with you as you go through the video. Go ahead and set up your booth, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to the NEAFCS staff at that time, and we would be glad to assist you. If you are in the system as a participant, please note that the system automatically adjusts to your local time. The schedule does allow for a dedicated exhibit and dedicated poster presentation time. Please be prepared to be available at your booth during this time. If you decide to become available to attendees outside of that window, that is up to you. If you have activity within your booth, it will show that your status is available, and attendees will know that you are there, whether it is during the dedicated or outside the dedicated poster or exhibit time window.